What would women like men to know about having periods? As far as cramps, moodiness, bloating, etc., there is no rule, and it's not just different for every woman. It can be different for the same woman at different ages. I can't believe no one has mentioned period shits. Period shits are the worst. You should know about them so you don't give your friend a weird look when she spends a lot of time in the bathroom once a month. The pain is unbearable, but it also causes insomnia. I'm tired not just from bleeding burn because I literally cannot sleep. It's not just lower abdomen pain cramps, it's also headaches, bloating, constipation, dizziness, nausea, insomnia, mood swings, back pain, and sometimes extreme back pain, dry skin, loss of appetite or sudden increase of appetite, and sometimes a lot of those combined for a few days. Cramps really fucking suck. It's like giving birth without a payoff. My partner. It's just a normal bodily function. Seeing or buying tampons and pads shouldn't freak you the fuck out any more than toilet paper. It feels like giving birth to a jellyfish. Maybe just me, but I'm not crabby because of hormones. I'm crabby because I feel like shit. You are also crabby when you feel like shit. This isn't rocket science. That there are a significant amount of women who have been denied healthcare or misdiagnosed due to the doctor writing off symptoms as PMS or a period. Friend of mine was having more pain than normal during her period and cramps had moved into her thigh. Doctor told her to take more painkillers. Wouldn't entertain any ideas that the pain was different or more severe. Turned out to be bone cancer. When I went into labor with my firstborn, the nurse asked if I was having contractions. I said not really, just some period-like cramps. She looked at the monitor that was strapped to me and said, "You're in the middle of a major contraction right now. You don't feel that?" And that's when I learned my monthly period cramps are so severe. They're on par with being in labor. Of course it hurt, but I thought labor was supposed to be worse than my monthly period, lol. Women pee and bleed out of different holes. We can't hold our periods like pee. That it is never okay to say my mother's sister GFX has periods like this. So you are wrong, malingering, exaggerating, etc. When you say your periods are like that. Edit because I reread and saw how what I wrote might confuse. I think one of the things that people who don't menstruate might not consider right away is how exhausted it can make you feel. It wipes you TF out. I wake up tired and get more tired throughout the day until I finally go to bed and have insomnia from the pain and discomfort of the other symptoms. And it just repeats like that until it's finally over. It hurts from my knees to my belly button. I spend the first day in bed on painkillers. Tampons do not break the hymen or cause sexual pleasure. Periods are not restricted to the full moon. It is possible to get pregnant while menstruating. We cannot hold it in. Periods and pee do not come from the same hole. Periods and PMS do not make us irrational. They just lower our tolerance for bullshit. Women have mistaken appendicitis and heart attacks as no big deal because their period hurts more. The things I'm pissed about when I have PMS are things I'm pissed about all the time. It's just that at that time of the month I don't have the capacity to bite my tongue about them. Imagine getting sick and feeling hot and itchy and gross and wanting to call out but not being able to afford it. Imagine how miserable you'd be. Now imagine getting sick like that once per month for something like 50 years. Just try to give us some sympathy and flexibility. No need to treat me as fragile or a monster.